Australia's biggest construction company, Leighton Holdings, has flagged a massive turnaround in its fortunes, which will see it report an annual loss near $500 million. Troubled projects in Queensland, Victoria and Dubai have dragged it deep into the red. New Chief Executive David Stewart apologised to shareholders before asking them to fork out more than $700 million for a capital raising to shore up the company's balance sheet. Here's Philip Lasker.
Leighton's senior executives gathered for an announcement marking one of the darkest times in the company's history.
This is the most serious challenge faced by the Leighton Group in the last 20 years, and we apologise to the shareholders for the situation that they are now in. But I can assure you that the company is in great shape and we have an enormous amount of work.
And an enormous challenge. Leighton now expects to report a loss of $427 million for the year to June. That's a $900 million turnaround from the profit forecast just 2 months ago. The massive reversal reflects problems at its biggest project, Brisbane's $4.2 billion airport link road. Leighton's has also been hit by delays in the construction of the Wonthaggi desalination plant in Victoria and further write-downs in its Dubai construction business.
To me, there's no systemic issue. Otherwise, that would be a horrible outcome for Leighton. We believe it's very locally associated with PPPs, complex jobs, tight timeframes, which is Airport Link and Vic Desal. Our Habtor Leighton Group is a different set of circumstances, but we believe we understand what's going on and we're going to move to fix it.
And with 3 profit downgrades in less than a year, executives face the inevitable question.
Is there any concern that we will see further profit warnings, downgrades or write-downs?
We're absolutely confident, and that's why I brought all my managing directors along here so they know that Peter and I are sitting up here making those statements. We are confident.
So Leighton's is asking investors to help shore up its balance sheet with a $757 million rights issue priced at a hefty 22% discount to its last trade. There was some doubt whether Leighton's majority shareholder, Hochtief, would be a willing participant in the capital raising. The German construction services giant is a takeover target and short of cash.
Hochtief are fully subscribing to this rights issue. That's a signal of support in my view.
Leighton's may also be selling some assets.
We're not rushing at it, we're not desperate.
Those steering the company through its most difficult challenge in 20 years couldn't avoid questions about the man who steered it for 24 years before them, former Chief Executive Wal King, and his responsibility for the company's predicament.
I've got no qualms. I was on the tender team of Airport Link. I've been on the joint venture committee the whole time. I'm on the supervisory board. I attend the meetings, as does David Saxby and Glenn. I mean, you can't apportion blame. It's not a one-man show.
And one man who was part of the show, his arm in a sling, Deputy Chief Executive Bill Wild, thought today was a good time to announce his retirement after 36 years with the company.